Hello, hello. Hello. I'll give people a few minutes to grab some things. I actually need to grab my water. But in the meantime, if you want, you can find either a couple of couch pillows or maybe a bed pillow, a strap, t-shirt, towel, anything that you can kind of use in place of a strap. Maybe even a block, a water bottle, anything for stability. We may or may not need it, but it doesn't hurt to have it. So I'll give people a few minutes. So I will not be having any music playing until Shavasana. So if you want, feel free to cut on your favorite yoga music, whatever that is for you. Have some fun this lunchtime flow. So I'll give it just a couple more minutes. If you want to go grab your things, for anyone that's just now joining, we may or may not need a couple of pillows, whether you have couch pillows this size or if you have a bed pillow. Probably gonna be a little bit longer for you. Any type of strap if you have one, or a towel, a t-shirt, anything like that. Also, if you have a block, any blocks around, if not, a water bottle is totally fine, just to use for a little support. So yeah, hope you guys are feeling good today. We're gonna kind of be going through just an overall kind of flow. So you'll get probably more so core and some twists in there, but we'll get it all today. So just a couple more minutes, maybe one more minute. Go ahead and get started. We'll actually get started with our pillows. So if you have those, you can grab that, or whether it's your one pillow or whatever. And you may or may not want to use it, but we'll just use it for a little bit of kind of a heart opener here. Get some back bending in today. So we'll just start out with a little bit of heart opening. And like I said, if you don't want the pillows at all, it's all up to you. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll find our way onto the pillows. The pillow will fall just above the tailbone. And if you want a little bit more of a heart opening, you can maybe find a couple of more pillows and just stack it. And then we can just let the feet come about as wide as the mat and just let the knees fall into each other. You can go ahead and close your eyes here. We're just settling in. Coming to our natural breath here. You can keep the eyes closed. I'll go through my intention card. So we'll have an intention for the day. If you're still here on your back, just taking note of the natural breath, not making any changes, just observation. And what I have here are seeds of intention cards, and that's exactly what it is. It's a seed of an intention. So whether it's an intention for your practice today, or maybe it's okay, that sounds cool. It may mean something to you later. So it's a seed of intention. I like to use it throughout practice. So I'll pick one. Ooh, nice. For today, I express myself. It goes really good with the ending quote that I have for today. So that's cool. All right, still here, taking note of your natural breath. On the next breath, we'll go ahead and deepen that breath. I'll count off with you guys. We'll inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And 2, 1. Last one here. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. You can continue here with that breath. You can come to the intention of, for today, I express myself, or maybe an intention of your own that you'd like to set here, as we still maintain this slow, even breath. Equal parts. Each inhale is as long as the exhale. We'll be here for just 2 more breaths. Last breath here to seal the intention. And as we exhale, letting go of anything that does not serve that intention. When you're ready, you can lightly open your eyes. You can roll over if you're on your pillows to move those pillows out of the way. We'll come to our backs here. And then from here, we'll just windshield wiper the knees. Start to massage that low back just a bit. Just dropping them over one side into the other. And if it feels good, you can even pause. And maybe drop to the other side and pause. Listening to the body here and what we need. Just a couple of more here. And then when you're ready, we'll find stillness. We'll go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. You can once again massage the spine here if you'd like. Maybe rocking side to side, back and forth. Just showing the spine some love here. You can even take your hands to the knees and maybe trace circles on the ceilings with your knees. If you do so, just make sure to go the opposite direction. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll exhale to hug it in again. Then we'll drop the feet back to the floor. So we'll go into some flowing bridges here, going straight into some heart opening. So as we inhale, actually, as far as alignment, we'll make sure that the heels are a little bit closer into the hips. You just want to be able to brush the heels of your feet with your fingertips. You don't have to like fully grab on, but as long as you know they're there. So when you're ready, we'll lift the hips. Then exhale back down. We'll go through some flowing bridges here. So just a couple like this. Inhale to lift the hips. Exhale to drop them back down. And it doesn't have to be a super deep bridge right now. We're just waking up the spine here. Inhale to lift the hips. Exhale back down. Nice. So on the next breath, we'll inhale, take the arms up and overhead, keeping the hips grounded. Exhale to drop the arms down. Inhale here as we wake up the shoulders. Inhale to open. Exhale, closing, bringing them back beside the hips. One more time like this. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, taking them down by the hips. So we'll combine the two. As we inhale, we'll lift the hips, take the arms up and overhead. Then exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, back down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, you guys. You can maybe windshield wiper again if you need. Maybe even hugging the knees in again. Nice. So let's start to fire up the core. We'll bring the knees up. The shins are going to be parallel to the mat. I'll give you an option here in a few if you want to challenge yourself a bit. But as for now, we'll keep the knees bent. As we inhale, we're prepared. And then exhale, try and drop the knees over. without dropping them all the way to the floor. We'll inhale to bring them right back up. Then exhale to drop them over to the opposite side. We'll flow through that. Inhale through center. Exhale to the side. And you can use your arms, like take them out, maybe into a T. That kind of helps with stability. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the side. Inhale through center. Exhale to the side. So we'll go through, we'll say 3 more each side. If you want a challenge here, we'll go ahead and straighten out the legs. Inhale through center. Exhale to take them over. Inhale through center. Exhale, take them over. Also here, the knees can be bent. Got 2 more. This is your practice. So whatever it is that you need out of your practice, it's for you. Go for it. Last one, you guys. And when you're done, we'll exhale to hug the knees back into the chest. Lovely, you guys. We'll go ahead and roll it over to come up to seated. We'll find ourselves in an easy seat. Whatever that is for you, even if, sitting on your feet is more comfortable, that's a good place to be. I usually find this is my comfortable seat, so you'll see me here a lot whenever I mention a comfortable seat. Alrighty, so I'll face you guys. We'll go through, get some side body opening going on here. So we'll inhale to take the arms up and overhead. We'll exhale to drop the right arm over to the right. The left arm reaches over towards the right. Take another breath here. We'll inhale to come up through center. Exhale, dropping the left hand down. Right arm reaches over to the left. Trying to drop that shoulder, maybe slide that shoulder blade down if you notice it. Trying to dig into the ear there. Then we'll inhale to come up through center. And we'll flow through these. So exhale, taking it over towards the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, over. Inhale. Exhale. I know you see on like movies or TV shows when they're just kind of, having fun whenever it comes to yoga, and they're like, I'm a tree in the wind. And that's what we are now. We're trees in the wind. Just let your tree just kind of blow each and every which way. And you can make this as fluid or as static as you'd like. Just make sure to move with the breath. Each inhale, you're coming up. Each exhale, taking it over. We'll do a couple of more each side. We'll get into some twists today, so just opening up that side body. And then on the last one, we'll come up through center and exhale, hands through heart center. Nice, you guys. You can, your choice. We're making our way to all fours. If you just want to roll over the cross of your legs, or if you just want to get there, just meet us here in all fours. You can kind of shake it out, wag it out if you need. All right, finding stillness. We'll go through a few cat-cows here. So we'll inhale to lift the heart, drop the belly, head will come up last. Then we'll exhale to round the tailbone, rounding the spine, head will drop last. Inhale, cow. Exhale into cat. Moving through these, inhale. Exhale to round the spine. We'll do 4 more. Moving at your own pace. Each inhale, you'll drop the belly, lift the heart, the head will come up. Each exhale, rounding the tailbone down, rounding the spine, the head will drop. Moving through this. Giving it whatever it is that you need. Couple of more. Nice, you guys. The And on the last one, we'll come back to a neutral spine. We'll go ahead and what I like to call like wagging your tail. I don't know if there's a name for it or what, but we'll take a look over towards the right hip. Then you'll also kind of swing that right hip over a little bit more towards the right. So you're like, hey, where's my tail? Oh, there it is. Okay. Then you're gonna move it to the other side. Find your tail on the other side. Hold it out there. Then moving through these, giving it what you need. If you need fluidity, you can just flow right through these. If you're feeling a little tight in some areas and you maybe want to hold it, it is your choice. We'll do a couple of more each way. Nice, you guys. Last one. And then when you're ready, you can come into your variation of child's pose. So whether that's the knees separated, the feet touching, or the knees together. Whatever it is that you need here, we're just dropping into our child's pose. You can sway it out here if that feels good. Give it a couple of more breaths here. At any time throughout practice, you're more than welcome to drop into a child's pose. This is our resting pose, so at any point in time, I don't often cue it, so don't be afraid to just like, hey, like, okay, child's pose, please. Go for it, please do. One more breath here. And then on the next breath, we'll place the hands into the mat, really pressing the hands into the mat, so much so that the elbows lift from the mat. Really engaging the shoulders here, making sure to firm yourself into them. We'll tuck the toes. You can lift the hips just a bit. We'll tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, down dog. And with this being our first down dog, you can go ahead and walk it out here, bending one knee at a time. Maybe even holding it on one side and then the other. Moving through it here. We got about 3 more breaths, so giving it whatever you need, even if that's stillness. If you're ready to find stillness, go for it. All right, then we'll go ahead and all meet in stillness here. Pressing into the hands. We'll come up to the balls of the feet or the tippy toes and just baby step our way to meet the feet between the hands or however you want to get there. We'll exhale to fold here. You can put a pretty good bend in the knees for our first forward fold. It's really releasing the upper body, releasing that low back here. You can maybe even find a slight bounce in the knees, maybe swaying out the arms, maybe a little ragdoll by grabbing the elbows, maybe a mixture of everything. Just a few breaths here. One more breath. Then when you're ready, we'll find stillness, releasing the arms to the mat if they're not already. Putting another bend in the knees, we'll slowly roll up, stacking each vertebra like little Lego blocks all the way up. The head will come up last. Mountain pose. So we'll come up to the tops of our mat. Feet can be together or hip width distance apart. And a good way to check if you're, that your feet are hip width distance apart, a really good way to just kind of check in really quick is you take both fists, place them in between your feet. For the most part, that's hip width distance apart. We're all pretty different. Everyone's body is going to be different, so it may be different for you, but just, it's kind of a quick way that I like to reference hip width distance. So we're here in our mountain pose, Shoulders rolled back, palms facing forward. You can close the eyes here. As we ground through the feet, maybe even noticing our natural, the feet's like natural way of trying to find balance. So you may notice some swaying. So another breath here, rooting through all four corners of the feet. And when you're ready, you can lightly open the eyes. We'll inhale, taking the arms up and over. And we'll exhale to fold. You can put a bend in the knees here. Then we'll inhale to come right back up. If you have salutations, inhale all the way up. Exhale to fold it down. We'll inhale to come up halfway. You can place the hands to the shins. If you have your block or your block, you will take it here, coming into your flat back. Then we'll exhale to fold again. Inhale to bring it all the way up to standing. We'll do 3 more like that. Exhale, hands through heart center. Going back up. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bending the knees, bringing it all the way up. Inhale to stand. Exhale, hands through heart center. 2 more like this. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Now on this last one, if you want to add like a little bit of a challenge, you can follow along. I'll talk you guys through it. We'll inhale, take arms all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold. Sorry, this one's going to be regular. Inhale all the way up to standing. So we'll do one more. If you would like, you can come up to the balls of your feet here. Otherwise, we'll just do how we just were. But if you would like a challenge, we'll come up to the balls of our feet. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Trying to keep your balance here. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees slightly. We'll inhale to rise, trying to stay on the balls of the feet. Maybe coming up a little higher. Then exhale to drop the heels. Alrighty, you guys. Shake it out if you need. Alright, we'll go through a few sun salutations. So we'll take the arms all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale, fold. This time we'll inhale, step the right foot back. You can go ahead and drop that back knee down. You can come to the top of your knee here, if it's okay with your back and your hips. Another breath. And we'll frame the foot. Inhale to tuck the back toes, step the left foot back. Coming into our plank. We'll hold it here. If you like to drop the knees, you can. You just want to make sure that you're really plugging the shoulders here. You don't want to be too loose, really firming the shoulders here. And then we're taking the belly button up and in towards the spine. So you don't want the loose low back there. You really like round it down, lifting the belly button up and in. One more breath here. If you're in full plank, we're here. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and all lower the knees. We'll exhale to take the chest and chin down to knees, chest, chin. Inhale, pushing it through, coming into a cobra. Hands can be by the shoulders. You can maybe even lift the hands. And we'll take it down, pressing the hands back into the mat, coming through all fours. Exhale to down dog. You can walk it out here again if you need. When you're ready, we'll find stillness. We'll take the right foot up and back. Exhale to bring that knee through. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, bringing the knee through center. Inhale, take it back. Last one. Exhale. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. And then when you're ready, trying to round those shoulders. Try and get that foot to meet between the hands, or just get it there however you need. We'll drop the back foot down. Inhale here. You can bring the hands to the top of the thigh, or if you'd like, taking the arms up to extend, reaching through the fingertips. And we'll exhale down to frame the foot, tucking the back toes, step it forward, forward fold here. We'll inhale, rooting the feet to rise to standing. Exhale, hands through heart center. Next side. Alrighty. Inhale, taking the arms all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold here. We'll inhale to step the left foot back. Go ahead and drop that back knee down. You can bring the hands to the top of the thigh here. We were just here, so one more breath. Exhale to frame the foot. We'll tuck the back toes. Step the right foot back to meet the left. You can stay here in your full plank, or lowering the knees. We'll be here for 3 breaths. You can maybe even do a little bit of both. One more breath here. Then go ahead and drop the knees if they're not already. Lowering the chest and chin. Inhale to push it through into Cobra. Once again, bringing the hands up near the shoulders. Really pressing the hands into the mat. Activating the upper back there. You can take the hands off the mat by really peeling your shoulders back. One more breath. We'll place the hands back into the mat, coming through all fours, going into our down dog. One more breath here. Actually, 2 more breaths. I'll give you 2. All right, and when you're ready, we'll take that left foot up and back. Inhale here to extend. And then we'll exhale, bringing the knee towards the nose. Maybe try to give it a kiss. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, or kiss. I don't know. Can you kiss? I can kiss. Kiss it. You gotta make the kiss noise. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, last one. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and try to step that foot through however you need to get it there. We'll drop the back knee down. We'll inhale here. You can bring the hand to the top of the thigh, or reaching through with the fingertips. Another breath here. And we'll exhale to frame the foot. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale, forward fold. And when you're ready, inhale to rise. And exhale, hands through heart center. You can grab some water here if you need. Maybe even take a child's pose. We'll go through another flow like that, just a little more added into it. Hope you guys are doing good. All right, so we'll come back to the top of the mat. Inhaling here. Arms up and overhead. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold. We'll inhale to step the right foot back. Holding it here. Really pressing through the back of the heel there. And then also making sure that you're sending your left hip back as you shift your right hip forward. It's really easy to just kind of like open up here. You really want to think about squaring off the hips. Another breath. And go ahead and drop that back knee down. You can heel toe the left foot out towards the left edge of the mat. Here in our lizard lunge. You can take another breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll heel toe it back in. The right hand will come underneath the right shoulder. We'll inhale to take it up into a twist. Left arm comes up. Another breath. And we'll exhale to frame the foot. You can actually take the left hand to the inside of the left foot. And then we'll walk the hands out to about 2 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock. So we're here. If this is enough for the hips, we're here. If you feel like you could take a little bit more, maybe walking the hands out into down dog arms, really pressing into the hands like you're trying to press the floor away. You also want to keep that hip engaged, so you don't want your knee falling all out, or whether it's in towards the midline or away. Just really trying to keep those squared hips pretty much still here. One more breath. We'll go ahead and walk it back in. Framing the foot, tucking the back toes, stepping back into our plank, holding our plank here for 3 more breaths. Last breath here. And go ahead and drop the knees down if they're not already. Lowering down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, this time we'll just push flat onto the belly. You can take the knees by the shoulders, or if you want to go into a little bit deeper of a back bend here, you can take the hands, walk them back just a little bit more towards the mid of the rib cage here. We'll inhale to peel the shoulders back, pressing into the hands, maybe growing your cobra, or maybe going back into that first cobra there, maybe even lifting the hands. If you're lifting the hands here, you are like magical. I don't even know how that would be possible, but I'm sure it could be. I don't know. Exhale, take it down. Pressing the hands into the mat, coming through all fours. Down dog. This time we'll take the heels. We'll come up to the balls of the feet and then just shift the heels over to the right. Really pressing into the hands here, pressing the mat away. One more breath here. Then we'll take the heels up. Then exhale, drop them over towards the left. Pressing the mat away. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll pivot the feet back. We'll take the right foot up and back. I won't make you guys do it this time. We'll just exhale to bring the knee in towards the nose. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and step that foot through. Finding our engagement here in the hips, squaring off the hips. Once you find your balance, we'll inhale to rise, taking the hands up. Nice, you guys. One more breath here. Nice, and we'll take it down to frame the foot. Inhale to step it up. Exhale to fold. We'll inhale, take the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Next side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. We'll inhale, step the left foot back. Hanging out here, squaring off the hips. Another breath. And then when you're ready, we'll drop that back knee down. You can heel toe the foot out towards the right, coming into our lizard. And whatever variation of lizard that is for you. If you'd like to walk it down to your forearms, your pillows. Your pillows are great to have here. Sorry I didn't mention it for the other side, but I don't know. I always never think of it till the second side. You can be here. Just another breath here in our lizard. And I'll just keep on my hands. Do have options. All right, go ahead and heel toe that foot back in. And I'll turn towards you guys. But we'll take, so your foot is going to be back in towards the midline. You'll take the hands to the inside of the foot and walk them out to about 10, 11 o'clock. You can stay here if this is enough for the hips. Maybe even walking the hands out a little further into down dog arms. So really pressing into the hands as you press the floor away. Another breath here. It's a really good hip opener. Another breath. And go ahead and walk it back through center. We'll take the left hand underneath the left shoulder here. Inhale, the right arm will come up into our twist. One more breath. And we'll exhale to frame the foot. Tucking the back toes, stepping it back into our plank. So from here, options. Always options. I'm always going to give options. So if you want to stay in your plank or even a lowered plank, you can stay here, dropping to knees, chest, chin, and then pressing out of it. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, we're in, so I'll give you 3. Yeah, 3. So we're either here, knees dropped, knees, chest, chin, then we'll press out, or you can be full plank, knees, chest, chin, then press out. Seems a bit harder, I don't know. Or coming into chaturanga. So from full plank, chaturanga, pressing back out. Either way, we're pressing back out. So whatever variation you'd like to go into that, if you'd like to mix it around, if there's another way you'd like to do it, go for it. But we'll just give me 3, please. Coming into wherever you are, whether it's plank on the knees or full plank, we'll exhale to take it down to chaturanga and press right back out into full plank. 2 more. This time I'll be with the knees down, coming into chaturanga, keeping the elbows in tight towards the rib cage. Inhale to press out. Then this time I'll go into knees, chest, chin. So we'll drop, coming all the way down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to press back out. Then we'll drop all the way down towards the belly. Inhale, pressing through the hands, coming into your cobra. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Told you, we're getting a little bit of everything today, so there you go, there's your arm workout. All right, taking that left foot up and back. Exhale, bring it through. Squaring off the hips here. Once you've found your grounding, we'll inhale to rise. Another breath here. And we'll exhale to frame the foot. Dropping the back knee down. And then we'll step it forward, forward fold. Inhale to rise. And exhale, hands through heart center. Beautiful, guys. All right, shake it out here if you need. We'll go through a quick little flow and then we'll start to bring it down. Take it down towards the mat. All right, so from here, we'll inhale the arms up and over. Exhale to drop it down into chair. Here in your chair, you want to make sure that you're rounding your tailbone down. You don't want to poke that booty, you just round it down. Hands can be here at heart center or alongside the ears for a little bit more of a challenge. Another breath here. And just for a little balance challenge, we'll inhale to come up to the balls of the feet, maybe even more towards the toes if you really want to play with your balance. And we'll exhale to set the heels back down. 2 more. Inhale to come up. Exhale back down. Last one. Inhale here. Holding it here maybe for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, setting the heels back down. Framing the feet, exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold. We'll step both feet back this time. Lowering all the way down to the belly. We'll take the hands back towards the rib cage, going in for a little bit deeper of a cobra here. And whatever that is for you, maybe you rock the hands back slightly. Maybe you're going into a deeper back bend, peeling the shoulders back here. One more breath. And we'll exhale, take it back. Down dog. The right foot will come up and back. Exhale to bring it through. We'll spin the back heel down to about a 45-degree angle, setting up for our warrior one. Once you've found your grounding, we'll inhale here to rise. Making sure to square off the hips here. Maybe even bringing the hands to the hips to make sure, because they have a tendency to kind of open up, especially if you're like me, like my hips are really open. I have to like check in sometimes. So just really kind of just checking in with the hips, making sure that they are squared, really pressing through the back edge of the back foot there. When you're ready, the arms can come up. Another breath here. Maybe a back bend. And then we'll come back up. You can pivot the back foot so that we're in our high lunge. We'll take the arms out into a T. And we'll exhale to twist to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. We have two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale here. Then exhale as we twist. Really reaching through those left fingertips. If you'd like, you can stay here. If you want to go for a little bit deeper of a twist, we'll take that left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. You can press the hands together. Or maybe even spread your wings here. The back foot can drop. If you're feeling a little funky with your balance. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll frame the foot. Set the back foot forward. Exhale to fold. We'll inhale to rise. Alrighty. Maybe shake it out. Maybe even notice if anything feels a little different. Maybe one side may feel a little different from the other. We're just observing here. Maybe even find some water, child's pose if you need. All right. So we'll go ahead, inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, dropping into our chair. You can bring the hands to heart center here. Maybe even playing with balance again. If you really want to feel funky with balance, maybe even playing around with lifting one foot, maybe even coming to the balls of the feet and lifting. I don't know, why not? We're playful today. It's hump day, I think. I can never know the days of the week anymore. Yeah, it's definitely hump day. Just being playful. One more breath here in whatever variation of chair that you're in. Then we'll exhale to fold. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale to fold. We'll step it or walk it, jump it, however you want to get there into your plank. We'll exhale here into chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to take it back, down dog. We'll inhale, take that left foot up and back. Exhale to bring it through. We'll spin the back heel down to a 45-degree angle. You can even walk that foot out more towards the right, depending on the hips. You can maybe even shorten that stance there. We'll inhale to rise. Once again, checking in with the hips, making sure that they're squared as you're pressing through the back edge of the back foot there. 2 more breaths here. Nice. And then when you're ready, go ahead and pivot that back foot. I'm sorry I didn't offer the back bend, but if you'd like to go for a back bend here in your high lunge, you're more than welcome. We'll come back up to neutral, bringing the arms out into a T. We'll inhale here to lengthen. Then exhale as we twist to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale to twist. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale to twist. Staying here in our twist. You can stay here with the arms extended, or you can bring that right tricep to the top of the left thigh there. You can bring the hands to touch. Maybe even you'd like to spread your wings. 2 more breaths here. Last breath. We'll inhale to come out of the twist, framing the foot. You can step it forward there. Then exhale to fold. Inhale to come up to rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Lovely, you guys. So that'll be it for our standing poses. So we'll inhale. Actually, let's set the feet a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. We'll come into our malasana. So we'll inhale to take it up. Then exhale, bending the knees, sending the hips down. So your yogi squat, malasana, garland pose, it's gonna look different with everyone. If your feet are here, that's totally fine. If you need a little more support, you can even like find a pillow to catch your tush, whatever you need. We're just here to open up the hips. So if you'd like, if you have space, or if you just want to go for it, maybe even find a sway. Open up the hips a little more. Nice, and then when you're ready, we'll reach the hands out like you're like trying to, I don't know, reach some candy or money, I don't know, whatever it is that you like to reach for. Or maybe like a baby or something. You can set your tush down. We're here. That's seated. So we'll come back to that windshield wiper motion. You can place the hands behind you and just drop the knees to one side and then the other. Nice. And then when you're ready, we'll drop the knees over. We'll come to the belly. And then so from here, we'll come into our seal pose. So we'll take the hands out into like a giant Y. And we'll walk the hands back, coming into a slight back bend. Basically like a cobra, but with the extended arms here. Another breath. You can maybe even find a sway here. Sometimes that feels good. And we'll exhale to take it down. Coming right back up, we'll inhale, pressing into the hands. You can walk, like sway it out, rock it out. Sometimes it even feels good to maybe look over one shoulder, and then the other. Nice, pressing into the hands, and we'll exhale down. Last one. This will be our deepest one. Our pose of our most expression. That's our goal for the day, or our intention rather, is to express ourselves. So going into your deepest expression here, pressing into the hands as we come up. You can maybe walk the hands back, really pressing through, lifting the heart. Last breath here. And we'll exhale to take it down. We'll bring the arms out into a T. We'll take the left foot, kick it back. Exhale to kick that left foot back behind us. One more breath here. And we'll come back through center. Arms still out in that T. We'll kick the right foot back and take it back behind us. Another breath. You can take that hand and really press it into the mat to guide your twist. And then we'll inhale to come back through center. We'll take the hands by the shoulders, take it back, child's pose. For this one, the knees can be together. You can maybe even rock from side to side here. You can even take the arms alongside the body, making like a little cocoon type of shape here. I don't know about y'all, this was great after those back bends. And then you're ready, we'll roll up. Get a little shoulder opening here. So you can find your t-shirt, your towel, strap, whatever it is, if you had it. And you can come to an easy seat here, whatever that is for you, whether you're cross legs or sitting on your feet. Well, you can take your towel or strap t-shirt, bring it to about shoulder width distance apart. Eventually you may want to like spread it or like change your grip, and you'll know when we get there. So we'll go ahead and place it in front of us as we inhale. We'll take the arms up, then exhale to take it down. A couple more like this, inhale, taking it up. Exhale to take it down. Last one like this, inhale. Exhale down. So we'll take it back up, we'll inhale here, and we'll drop the right arm to the right. So we're just a little side body action here, shoulder opening. And we'll inhale to come back up. Exhale to the left. Inhale back up through center. We'll drop it here. And then so we'll go back to what we just started with. But as we inhale, we'll come into like a modified camel. So we'll inhale, come up to the knees, arms come up. And here's where you may want to change your grip. If you notice a little more room in the shoulders, you want to take it back a little further, you can take your grip a little wider and take the arms back behind you. And as we exhale, coming back to seated. So if you're in cross legs, then maybe come to your feet. If not, if that's just not what you're wanting right now, you can definitely stay in your cross legs. So we'll inhale to take it up. Exhale as we come back down. 3 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one here, your deepest expression. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful, guys. You can go ahead and come to your back. We'll rock the knees from side to side. Nice, and then when you're ready, we'll take the right ankle to cross it over the left thigh. Reaching through that window there, we'll hug it in. You can maybe even rock here if that feels good. Just make sure to flex that right foot so that you're protecting the knee. And we'll set that foot down. Coming into the next side, left ankle crosses over the right knee. You can reach through. Maybe rocking side to side here. Flexing that foot. Nice. Go ahead and lower down. We'll hug the knees into the chest. Here, if you want, you can grab the outside edges of the feet, the ankles, the calves, maybe even taking the knees outside the rib cage. And if it feels good for you, coming into happy baby. Rocking from side to side if that feels good. Maybe being a playful, little, like explorative little baby. Just exploring the body movements here. Just one more breath here. And we'll hug the knees in one last time. We'll bring the knees out, shins parallel to the mat. We'll exhale, taking them over to the right as we started, but we'll drop the knees all the way over to the mat. Here's a good place to use your pillow if you'd like. And we'll inhale to come through center. Exhale, taking it over to the left. You can take your gaze at that opposite arm. And we'll come back through center. And if there's any last pose that you feel like you need, that you didn't quite get out, you can go for that now. Otherwise, we'll all meet in Shavasana. With our feet spread out wide, arms wide, closing the eyes. You can stay in your Shavasana. I'll get some music going. Hopefully Facebook doesn't have any issues with the music. Letting the practice go here. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Releasing any tension that you may notice in the body. Coming back to that place of observation as we started. Observation without judgment. Maybe noticing anything that we're still holding on to that we can let go of. Like, I guess I'm going to let go of the music because it's not going to go, but that's all good. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Coming back to that intention of self-expression. I'll read a quote for you guys. Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. Still here in Shavasana. If you'd like to stay here in Shavasana, you're more than welcome. If you're ready to go ahead and come out, starting to wake up the body by wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, maybe rolling out the wrists, the ankles, shaking the head, nodding the head. And when you're ready, taking a big stretch like you're waking up early in the morning, feet out long, arms up and overhead, stretch it out. We did some core, so really stretch out those muscles. And then when you're ready, roll it over to one side. Making your way up into an easy seated position. We'll bring our hands to heart center. You can keep the eyes closed here. Maybe you'd like to keep a soft gaze. We'll take the arms up and overhead. And as we exhale, we'll exhale through the mouth to let it go. Inhale. As we seal our intention, Then exhale, let go of anything that does not serve that. Last one, deepest breath. Inhale all the way up. Inhale to seal that intention. Let's hold it here. And then exhale, let it go through the mouth. Let it go. Thank you all for finding time to practice with me today. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Thank yourselves for finding this time to practice. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of this quarantine as much as you can. And thank you all. The light and love in me honors the light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you guys.